Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily English Practice Channel. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. We are so happy you are tuning in today. How are you doing, Anna? You look like you've had about 5 cups of coffee today. You have so much energy.
Oh, David, you caught me. I actually only had 2 cups, but I am just so excited about today's topic. It's something that every single English learner needs, but almost everyone is a little bit afraid of.
Ooh, a scary topic. Are we talking about ghosts or maybe irregular verbs? Because those are definitely scary.
No, not ghosts. We are talking about the art of the conversation, specifically how to talk to people when you don't know what to say. We are going to learn how to use compliments as icebreakers, how to keep a conversation flowing, and what to do when things get a little bit awkward.
That is a fantastic topic. For many of our listeners, the hardest part of English isn't the grammar. It's that moment right after you say hello. You're standing there, the sun is shining, but your brain just goes blank.
Exactly. It's that deer in the headlights feeling. Today, we are going to give you a survival kit for social situations. We'll cover small talk questions, the power of saying me too, and even how to handle those funny misunderstandings that happen to all of us.
I love it. And listeners, stick around because we are going to do some mini role plays so you can hear exactly how these phrases sound in real life. We want you to feel confident whether you're at school, at work, or even just at the grocery store.
So, David, let's start at the beginning. You see someone you want to talk to. Maybe it's a coworker or a classmate. You've said hi, but now there's a silence. What's your first move?
My secret weapon is always the icebreaker. An icebreaker is a phrase or action used to start a conversation and make people feel more relaxed. And the best icebreaker in the world? A compliment.
I totally agree. Everyone loves a compliment. It's like giving someone a tiny verbal gift. But, David, it has to be a sincere compliment. Sincere means you really mean it. You aren't just making it up.
Right. If I tell you, Anna, I love your purple hair, but your hair is brown, that's just confusing. So look for something real. You can compliment someone's clothes, their work, or even their vibe.
Let's look at some phrases. You can say, I love your blank, or that's a great blank. For example, I love your shoes. Where did you get them?
That's a classic. Notice what Anna did there. She didn't just give a compliment, she followed it with a question. Where did you get them? That is the key to keeping the conversation moving. If you just say, I like your shoes, the other person says thanks, and then it's silent again.
Exactly. The compliment opens the door and the question invites the person to walk through it. Let's try a mini role play. David, I'm going to pretend we are at a coffee shop.
I'm ready. I'm holding my imaginary latte.
Hi there. Excuse me, I just had to say, I love your backpack. The color is so vibrant.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually just got it last week. I needed something sturdy for hiking.
It looks great. Is it a specific brand?
Yeah, it's an osprey. Are you into hiking too?
To the audience, see what happened there? By complimenting his backpack and asking a small question, David then asked me a question back. The conversation started naturally.
And notice the word vibrant Anna used. That's a great vocabulary word for English learners. Vibrant means bright and full of energy. Instead of just saying a cool color, she said a vibrant color. It makes the compliment feel more special.
Okay, so we've broken the ice. Now we're in the small talk phase. Small talk is light, informal conversation about everyday things.
Some people think small talk is boring, but I think it's like a bridge. You have to build the bridge before you can walk across to deeper topics.
Well said, David. So, what are some easy small talk questions? One of my favorites is asking about their day or their week, but instead of how are you, which usually gets a one-word answer like fine, try asking how has your week been so far?
That's a good one. It forces the person to think a little more. Another one I love is, do you have any big plans for the weekend?
Any big plans? That is such a common English expression. It doesn't mean the plans have to be huge, like flying to Paris. It just means, what are you doing?
Exactly. You could say, oh, nothing big, just catching up on some sleep, or I'm going to a birthday party. It gives the other person a hook to grab onto.
A hook. I like that metaphor. If I say I'm going to a birthday party, you can ask, oh, whose birthday is it? Or are you going to a restaurant? Each answer provides a new hook for more questions.
Let's try another one for a work or school setting. You can ask, what are you working on lately? Or how is that project coming along?
And if you're at an event like a party or a seminar, you can ask, so, how do you know the host? Or what brought you here today?
What brought you here today is a very sophisticated way to ask why someone is at an event. It's polite and professional.
Now, here's the secret sauce to making a connection: finding common ground. This is when you find something that you both like or have experienced.
And the easiest way to do that in English is the phrase, me too. Or if the sentence is negative, me neither.
Let's explain that quickly. If I say, I love Italian food, David says.
Me too.
If I say, I don't like cold weather, David says.
Me neither.
Perfect. Using these phrases shows the other person that you are listening and that you are similar to them. People like people who are like them.
It's true. It creates an instant bond. Let's do a little practice. I'll say something and Anna, you react. Man, I am so tired today. I didn't sleep well at all.
Oh, me too. My neighbor's dog was barking all night. It was so loud.
To the audience, see, now we are talking about annoying dogs and lack of sleep. We are bonding.
It's so simple, but it works. You can also use I know what you mean or I'm the same way. These are great alternatives to me too.
I know what you mean is a great phrase for showing empathy. Empathy is when you understand and share the feelings of another person.
David, have you ever talked to someone who sounds like a robot? You ask a question, they give a short answer, and then silence.
Oh, all the time. How are you? Fine. What did you do today? Work. It's like pulling teeth.
Like pulling teeth. That's a great idiom. It means something is very difficult and slow. We don't want our English conversations to feel like pulling teeth.
To avoid this, we use the answer plus one rule. When someone asks you a question, give your answer and then add one more piece of information.
I love that rule. Answer plus one. Let's try it. David, ask me, what did you do this weekend?
Hey, Anna, what did you do this weekend?
Answer, I went to the park. David, the better way.
Hey, Anna, what did you do this weekend?
Answer, I went to the park. Answer, the weather was so beautiful that I stayed there for 4 hours reading a book. Plus one.
Now I have so much to talk about. I can ask what book she was reading or which park she went to. The plus one makes you a much better conversation partner.
It really does. It makes you sound more friendly and approachable. Approachable means people feel comfortable coming up to you and talking.
Now, let's talk about something that happens to every English learner, and even to us native speakers: misunderstandings.
Oh, I have so many stories about this. When I was learning my second language, I once told a waiter I was pregnant when I meant to say I was full from the food.
Haha, oh no, that is a classic mistake. But here's the thing: misunderstandings are not the end of the world. In fact, they can be really funny and help you bond with the other person.
Exactly. The key is to laugh at yourself. Don't get embarrassed or turn red. Just smile and say, oh, wait, I think I used the wrong word. I meant to say,
Or if you didn't understand the other person, don't just nod and pretend you understood. That leads to problems later. Instead, use these phrases. I'm sorry, could you say that again? What does blank mean? If I understand correctly, you mean blank, is that right?
if I understand correctly is a very polite way to double check. It shows you are trying hard to listen.
And if you do make a mistake and everyone laughs, just laugh with them. You can say, English is so tricky sometimes, isn't it?
We've talked a lot about words, but conversation is more than just words. It's also about your body language.
So true. You could be saying the most interesting things in the world, but if you're looking at your feet and crossing your arms, the other person will think you want to leave.
Tip number one, eye contact. You don't have to stare at them like a statue, but looking at someone's eyes shows you are paying attention.
Tip number 2, the Duchenne smile. That's a fancy word for a real smile that reaches your eyes. A warm smile makes you look trustworthy and kind.
Tip number 3, nodding. While the other person is talking, give a small nod occasionally. It's a physical way of saying, I'm listening or I agree.
And don't forget to aim your body toward the person. If your feet are pointing toward the door, it looks like you're trying to run away.
I've done that at boring parties before. But when you want to build a real connection, stay present and keep your body language open. Open means not crossing your arms or legs tightly.
Anna, we have to talk about one of my favorite grammar tools for conversation, tag questions.
Ah, tag questions. They are like little hooks at the end of a sentence, aren't they?
See what she did there? She added aren't they to the end of her sentence. That is a tag question.
We use these to turn a statement into a question. It's a very common way to encourage the other person to agree with you or join the conversation.
For example, instead of saying the weather is nice, which is just a fact, you say the weather is nice, isn't it?
It's like an invitation. You are saying, I think the weather is nice. Do you agree?
Let's practice some common ones. It's a bit cold today, isn't it? That movie was great, wasn't it? You're from Spain, aren't you?
Be careful with the intonation. If your voice goes up at the end, it's a real question. If your voice goes down, you are just looking for agreement.
It's beautiful, isn't it? You're a student here, aren't you?
Tag questions make your English sound so much more natural. It's a very British and American way of speaking. It fills the gaps and keeps the rhythm going.
Okay, Anna, it's time for the big show. Let's do a long role play using everything we talked about.
Okay, let's set the scene. We are at a mutual friend's house for a casual Saturday afternoon BBQ. We've never met before. I'll start.
I'm ready. I'm standing by the grill looking at some burgers.
Hi, I don't think we've met yet. I'm Anna.
Oh, hi, Anna. I'm David. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I just have to say, that's a really cool apron you're wearing. The Grill Master, huh?
Oh, thank you. It was a gift from my sister. She thinks she's being funny because I actually usually burn the burgers.
Well, they smell delicious so far. So, how do you know Sarah?
Sarah and I went to college together. We've been friends for, oh man, almost 10 years now. How about you? What brought you here?
I actually work with Sarah at the marketing agency. I've been there for about a year.
Oh, that's cool. Marketing sounds like an exciting field. Do you enjoy it?
I do. It's very creative, though it can be a bit stressful when we have big deadlines.
I know what you mean. I work in software development, and when we have a bug in the code right before a launch, it's total chaos.
Oh, me too. Well, I don't code, but I definitely understand the launch chaos. It's exhausting, isn't it?
It really is. But hey, it makes the weekends feel even better. Do you have any big plans for the rest of the weekend?
Not too much. I'm thinking of going to that new art exhibit downtown tomorrow. Have you heard of it?
I haven't. Is it the one with the digital installations?
Yes, exactly. I've heard the visuals are just vibrant and totally immersive.
That sounds amazing. I love art, but I rarely find the time to go to galleries. You'll have to tell me if it's worth it.
I definitely will. Hey, I think your burgers might need a flip. They're starting to smoke a little.
Oh, good catch. Thanks for saving the BBQ, Anna.
And scene. Did you notice how many tools we use there?
We had the compliment about the apron, the how do you know Sarah question, the I know what you mean for empathy, a Todd question, isn't it, and a me too moment.
It felt very natural, didn't it? That's the goal. You don't have to use every tool in every sentence, but having them in your toolbox makes you feel so much more prepared.
Wow, we covered a lot today. Let's do a quick review for our listeners so they can remember the most important points.
Great idea. Point number 1. Use compliments. A sincere compliment followed by a question is the best way to break the ice. I love your thing. Where did you get it?
Point number 2, the answer plus one rule. Don't just give a one-word answer. Give your answer and add one interesting detail to keep the conversation alive.
Point number 3, find common ground. Use me too, me neither, or I know what you mean to show you are connecting with the other person.
Point number 4, use tag questions. Add things like isn't it or don't you to the end of your statements to invite the other person to speak.
Point number 5, Don't fear misunderstandings. If you make a mistake, laugh it off. Use phrases like, "Could you say that again?" to clarify.
And finally, point number 6, open body language. Smile, make eye contact, and nod to show you're engaged.
That's a lot of great advice. David, do you have any final pro tips for our listeners who might still be feeling nervous?
My biggest tip is this: don't worry about being perfect. Most people aren't judging your grammar, they're just happy to be having a nice conversation. If you're friendly and curious, people will want to talk to you.
I love that. Curious over perfect. That's a great motto. If you focus on being curious about the other person, you'll forget to be nervous about your English.
Exactly. Ask questions. People love to talk about themselves. If you just ask why or how was that, they will do most of the work for you.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode of the Daily English Practice Channel. We hope you feel a little bit more confident and ready to go out there and start a conversation.
Remember, practice makes permanent. Or wait, is it practice makes perfect?
Let's go with practice makes progress.
I like that even better. Try out one of these icebreakers today. Whether you're at the grocery store or the office, just try one. You'll be surprised at how well it works.
Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English.
And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a lesson. We have so many more fun topics coming your way.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling.
And keep talking. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
David, did I really look like I had 5 coffees?
Maybe 6, David. Maybe 6.
Well, at least I was vibrant, right?
Definitely vibrant. See you later.
See ya.